So let's take a look at wire cutters and wire strippers. This is sort of an all-in-one tool. I'll try to show you some of the things it says on here. At the top, you can see that these are the crimp jaws, and there are 3 different sizes. 22 to 18, 16 to 14, and 12 to 10. So depending on the size of crimper that you're crimping, you use a particular jaw to do that. Below that, these numbers here, these circles that you see here, these have a size of 832, 1024, 1032, 632, 440. Does anybody know what those are? Well, we're going to come back to that. Next up, we have a crimper for ignition terminals. Don't use that much anymore. These would be terminals on ignition wires. Then you have a wire cutter here that doesn't actually work very well. And then you have your wire stripper area here. The wire stripper area has metric size wire, I'm sorry, AWG size wire on it. Some strippers will list the metric size wire on one side and the AWG on the other. This particular tool is good for crimping, and it's good to use these here, but I have found that the wire cutter and the wire strippers don't work worth a darn. I don't like having to open this and put the wire in to strip it. It doesn't seem to work that well. They do work though. These are the type of wire strippers I prefer to use. These are strictly for wire stripping and wire cutting. So they have the sizes on one jaw. You can see the metric, which is on your right, and on the left side is the AWG or standard sizing. They do have a wire cutter as well right there, and that works very well. So let's go back to this area here that I talked about. Well, what are these? These are screw sizes. A size 8mm, 32 threads per inch, 10, 24 threads per inch, etc. These are different size screws. If you take this tool and you put a screw in it like this, so you screw it into the front side, which has the threads on it, then you can squeeze this and cut the screw, and then you can back it out using a screwdriver, and it will clean up the threads. So this is actually made for cutting screws. So now you know something probably 10 of your friends don't know, is on wire cutters that this area here is used to cut machine screws. Okay, that's it for an introduction to those tools.